If you're looking for a good USB noise isolating microphone with RGB lights, then check this out. What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here. This is by TONOR, not the toner that you put in your printer. It's a brand, and this is their ORCA001. I call it 001 like James Bond, and it's a USB microphone. And the thing about this is that it seems to have a lot of the features that other microphones have, like my Hyper Quadcast thingamajig with RGB lights, and yet is a fraction of the price. So if you're looking for something that's really good, will probably step up your audio game, and be at an affordable price point, then this might be it. First of all, we're going to go into the holes here and to see what we get. So we have nylon braided USB cord here, USB to USB-C. So we've got that. That looks like it's about 5 feet long right there. So very nice cord. We also get a little adapter here if you were going to put this on a boom arm or something like that. And now we will go ahead and take this out, just slide it out like that, and woo! I tell you what, this thing has some weight to it. It feels nice in the hand. This base here is all metal, cast metal piece here. We have a little foam bottom here, so it shouldn't mar up any of your surface. We have a little cutout right there, a little trough. So when you plug in your cable into the bottom here, you can run it down here and through the back there. So it won't make this sit awkwardly or anything like that on top of the cable. So you can run that to the computer. And if I tilt this up, you can see not only do we have that USB-C port right there, but we also have a 3.5mm headphone jack, so you can do monitoring. You plug your headphones in there. And then what's really cool about this is the shape. It's kind of a diamond or square shape as opposed to the more traditional round shape, so it's got a nice look. And then we have this plastic arm up here that kind of goes around. You can see how it's a C there, but we have all of this on a bungee cord all the way around, so it's noise isolating. You can see here that means that the microphone will kind of move independently of the arm, so anything that you do maybe on the base, on your table, your desk, that kind of thing won't get transmitted up through the arm, up through the mount here to the microphone. It will be noise isolating, right? So that is pretty cool. And you can see here we have a little thumb screw, so if I loosen that up, then this thing will kind of turn around. I can tighten this down. I'm assuming the pickup is right here on the front, so cardioid, we would talk right into it. And then right here on the top we have that mute button, the little line through the microphone right up there. So I've got this microphone plugged into power, and what I want to show you here is that if I hit this up button, you can see it changes those LED lights. So it's really actually cool and hypnotic. And if I go all the way down, you can see the light goes off, which means I don't think it's picking up anything. But the higher you go, and there you go, it's red. It's saying I'm picking up everything, I believe. So we will test that out. And then the bottom down here on the bottom, I think will scrub out more of that background noise. So if you have noisy fans, air ducts, background noise from dogs, kids, that type of stuff, lawn mowing, you can hit that and it will do more of the scrubbing of that extraneous noise. And then if you don't have any external noise, it's a nice quiet place you're working, you don't need that on. So now what we have to do is go ahead and plug this into my computer, see if it works. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do here is I want to demonstrate what a normal webcam mic will pick up. This is my Nexigo webcam. I'm sitting at my desktop computer and I'm using the built-in microphone in the webcam. Now, let's go ahead and plug in this TONOR microphone and try it out and see if there's any difference. Alright, I went ahead and plugged in the TONOR microphone right there. Went ahead and selected it from the list of available microphones, and it's just plug and play. Haven't done anything with the audio here. Haven't played with it, tried to level it. In fact, what you can see here is, I think, in terms of settings on this, I'm kind of right in the middle. And actually, as I turn the microphone away, the volume should kind of fall off, right? So as it's turning away, it's kind of picking up whatever is right in front of it. So now that it's sitting in front of me, about a foot away from my face here, I'm kind of talking down into it. You can determine what that audio is like. But if I take this and now swing it away and kind of face it away and hold it out at an arm's length, hopefully that audio is dropping off pretty precipitously, showing that it's working actually. Now, what I want to do is I actually want to play with the gain for a minute here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to keep tapping the up on this bad boy, and now it looks like I'm kind of maxed out. So I think that this is the greatest pickup it would have. Hopefully it's not peaking or anything like that. And now I'm going to tap down on it, and it's in the green and the blue, and now we're in the purple, and now we're in the violet, full violet, and now so I think when it gets down to these low colors here, it's not picking up a lot. So you be the judge. I'm going to go ahead and keep tapping it. Back to the green. I think the green is kind of the ideal setting. So when you are seeing the green light there, that is probably right where you want to be. I'm kind of guessing for the most part. Now, I'm also going to hit this background noise button here, and I'm not sure what that's going to do. I don't have a lot of noise. I do have my ceiling fan going here, so there is a little bit of moving air around me. It's not super loud and it's not on super fast, but you know, that's something that might help you, especially if you are in a noisy environment. Maybe you don't have a dedicated room like this that you can close the door. You might have people moving around you, and maybe you have other people playing games near you. Maybe you're doing work and you're doing it in a living room where people may walk around and there might be other noise. And like I said, people mowing the lawn outside of your window, those types of things. Now, the other thing I want a quick demo here is the top button. So when I go ahead and hit the mute button right on the top, what you might have been able to see there is that the light goes out. So you know that it's not picking up anything. I actually really love that because when the light is on, I know it's active, and when the light is off, I know it's not picking up anything. For a lot of us, we want to make sure that our microphones are on mute, because when we're on a meeting and we're kind of saying something, or we're like, oh man, this meeting is so boring, something like that, you don't want that being picked up. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to count to 10. I'm going to hit the mute button on 3, and I'm going to hit it again on 6. And you should hopefully hear me cut out at 3 and come back in around 7. So 1, 2, 3. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So hopefully that was a demonstration of how easy it is to use this mute button. I love the fact that it's right there on the top, and I love the fact that the light on the front here indicates whether it is on or not. Now, I bring this up because this TONOR microphone is not that expensive. You know, in terms of microphones, yes, you can get them in the $20 or $30 range. This one is just a little bit more than that, but I want to show you the other microphone that I have sitting right next to me here, and this is the Hyper Quadcast microphone. And what you might be able to see here, it's not going to be that easy, but it has a gain knob or dial right on the bottom. It's noise isolating on same bungee cords. It has RGB lights behind the foam here, and it has a mute button on the top. Now, the big difference with this little bad boy versus this little bad boy is that this one cost me something like $300. Maybe it was even a smidge more. And what I would love is to be able to get really good audio. Certainly feels like a quality product right here. And it seems like I get all of the same features at a fraction of the price. So if you like the audio that's being picked up by this TONOR USB microphone with RGB lights, capacitive touch mute button, and the background noise scrubber, then I would suggest you pick it up. I'll put a link to it in the description below. Peter Von Panda. Out.
We can discover more and explore so much deeper. We can live better than ever.